Hey everybody, and welcome to my in5 series where I cover a topic in about 5 minutes. Which one writes in and asks between the MPC and the OPXY that I like and am more creative with? And my very simple answer would be the MPC. The MPC has far better production values to it. I think you get more varied effects. You got plenty of storage space for storing all of your samples. You can have like no, if you have a 2 terabyte sample library, which nobody should have, but if you happen to have it, you have plenty of storage options for internal drives and other stuff. Excellent for sound design. You have plenty of effects and things that on the surface, those effects like don't have a whole lot of options, but if you go dig into them, you can you can string them together into a lot of multi-varied ways. MPC is it. So for me, when I'm talking like music production and trying to like actually build and finish a song, MPC is probably the one for me. That said, the OPXY here, I would say it's very performance and performative focused. Like I can just hold down the button here and mute and unmute tracks very quickly. So if I got something playing, I can play it. I can mute stuff. Now, I can do all this on the MPC, no problem, but it's going to be a little bit more setup and like thinking about macros and stuff. So MPC far more powerful, but you're going to have to put the work in to get it to do what you want. Now, the other thing that you can't really do on the MPC without also going and spending a lot of time setting it up is we've got like these performance effects. So like I can like start doing like rolls, fills, and like just having it change how notes are being played. This is something that the MPC currently doesn't do very well. Maybe it'll learn how to do it with some features and effects later, but for now, like this performative kind of thing where we're messing around with and kind of flipping how we're doing stuff by a button, it's just super easy to do on the OPXY. My concern with the OPXY is this stuff starts to become kind of samey, but there's a lot of depth of control. You can turn these things on and off, and you can even have like, you got automation for the automation. So you can get very meta with it. Now, for me, why do I have both of these? Well, they're both samplers, so I would say fundamentally, whatever instrument you really want to simulate or emulate or just record in, either of them you can work with samples very well. You have a fair amount of instruments here that you can play with, but this does lack a lot of the plugins. All that said, they're both battery powered, but I am not throwing this in a backpack to take with me if I'm on a flight going someplace. Like I was just on a business trip. I brought some much smaller devices because I only had like so much room to also fit clothes and like gear for work and stuff. So to take something like the OPXY here on the plane, it's going to get me about 12 to 20 hours of battery life. It powers over USB-C here, so I can get power for it very easily without needing to have carry a power brick. Whereas like the MPC, if I bring this with me, I'm getting 3 to 5-ish hours worth of battery life or time out of it before I have to plug it in. And I need to use, you know, like an actual plug here. I can't recharge this over USB-C, which is kind of a bummer because USB-C should be able to provide more than enough power. I kind of wish they had the USB-C connector on the back here, was able to also charge it, but we get what we get. So, you know, if I'm doing a drive to go visit family, doing like a 3 to 4 or 5 hour drive, I'm going to take the MPC with me because I can work on far more. But there is a lot of value in the track limits here, where you've got 4 track limits, or you got 8 tracks for your track limit, not 4 tracks. But so you got 8 tracks that you can kind of bring stuff in and out pretty easily. You only got 8 gigs of storage space though, so you got to be kind of conscious of what you're bringing, and you want to make sure that your kits are as valuable to you as absolutely possible. If I was going to go play a live set someplace, I think it's a toss-up between the two. I think they both have a lot of fun things you can do to kind of play around and remix. And they both have some interesting things for how you go about arranging songs. So I know which one. I'm not really giving you a solid answer of one over the other than to say, I think if I had to pick one, I'm picking the MPC hands down. This is the one that I'm going to be able to get the most work with done in most cases when I'm staying home. If I have a travel requirement or I'm spending a lot of time outside, I don't want to necessarily carry the live. I'm going to be taking the OPXY. It's got the mic for quick sampling. I can turn anything into an instrument, and yeah, it's only 8 tracks and not a whole lot of effects, but I can go grab like a Chaos Pad Mini or something and have plenty of effects to go work with. Or you get the USB-C, you get your phone. Most people have a phone that has USB-C or can be made compatible with this. You can get a lot of effects and fun stuff done. So which one? MPC is my first suggestion, but OPXY is absolutely a great little device to go mess with. Thanks for the question, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. Keep making music, keep having fun. Remember, if it sounds good, it is good. And peace.